And I mean, these players take pride in that and pride in their play and their record.
Just a year ago, the Rams were regrouping after a 2-7 season. Coach McBride stepped down. Coach Rock took over as head coach. The Rams brought in Coach Reynolds to be the defense coordinator and promoted Coach Bradley to offensive coordinator, fully revamping the staff. People had the Rams picked to finish 6th in the 5A South, and boy, did they prove them wrong. The Rams finished second and had huge wins over Lake Hamilton and Hot Springs. Everybody wanted to know what Lakeside would do if they didn't make the playoffs, Parker. I guess you never know.
It's a new life for
That was good, Islam. We'll be coming for you August 30th. You better be ready.
feeling good.
Your final score in this one, or it's a fourth quarter score, Lakeside up.
Ryan Ballard back behind the secondary, 73-yard
Fish in the
touchdown.
sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel.
Hermofield pass complete to number 10. That's another Lakeside.
It's Lakeside's first conference game under first-year head coach Garrett Rockwell. And the Rock era in 5A South starts with a lead. Jacob Hermosillo sends a rainbow to the sideline, and it drops right into the arms of Skylar Purifoy.
Locations around the line at point forward, front center, right point. Go Rams. We ask that you please rise and face the American flag in the north end zone as we join together in honoring America with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, the national anthem will be played by the Lakeside High School Marching Band. please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you very much. Now please remain standing for the Lake Hamilton High School alma mater presented by the Lake Hamilton High School Marching Band.
Good evening. It is a warm summer night to set the stage for the Rams 2024 season. Live from Chickasaw Field, I'm Dylan Smith.
And I'm Penny Fuller-Freeman. We are excited for our first broadcast of the year and our first varsity broadcast as commentators. I don't know about you, Dylan, but I'm pretty excited.
Oh, I'm 100% excited. This is going to be a great game.
Tonight's matchup will be the Lake Hamilton Wolves versus your Lakeside Rams.
The Rams coming off an 8-4 season, now entering Coach Rock's second season as Rams head coach. They had a busy summer, winning all 3 of 7-on-7 tournaments they attended. Coming into the season, Hooten has them ranked 3rd in the 5A South, 9th in 5A overall, notably following Parkview and Robinson, who the Rams play later this season. To wrap up the preseason, the Rams beat the Nashville Scrappers 35-10.
The Lake Hamilton Wolves, meanwhile, beat Hot Springs in a preseason scrimmage last week, coming off of a 3-7 record last season. Notably, the Rams beat them in the season opener last season 42-49 for the first time in 30 years.
Ahead of the big matchup, here's the Rock Report with Coach Rock, hosted by Will Shannon.
Rock is cooking.
Hello, welcome to the Rock Report. I'm Will Shannon, and this is Coach Rock. And obviously, this is a huge week, the game, the Lake Hamilton game. So with all this being a huge rivalry, how are you going to manage your team's emotions throughout the game and all that?
Yeah, it all starts at practice, just trying to keep them emotionally steady, rock steady. So just try to keep them steady and not let them get too high, get them too low, just try to find that balance, which is the hardest thing in coaching, is trying to find a balance with your team. So, of course, that's my job, and I'm trying to do it.
Yeah. So what's for practice, what's been the motivation? What have y'all been doing?
The intensity is, of course, being the first game, this is week 0, first game, one of the first games in Arkansas, so it's big time. Then you're going against your rival, which, raises the stakes even more. So it's going to be a good matchup.
So, for injuries, do we know who's all out or anything?
As far as right now, we got some bumps and bruises, but no major injuries. Everybody's back ready to go.
All right. Well, in a couple words, how would you describe this team, from this year from last?
Don't know yet. So
That's all.
we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
Last season, Lakeside had several players ranked in the 5A South. Ben Vincent ranked 3rd in receiving, Joseph Newman was 7th in tackles, and Grady Oman managed to be 2nd most rushing yards and 4th in tackles.
Grady Oman is an absolute unit. He's one of the few players on the team that go both sides of the ball. He might be the only. Grady had an outstanding year last year, and he's looking to do it again. He's the backbone of this Lakeside offense, and he's going to do a lot of work tonight.
I think especially coming into a year where the Rams have a brand new quarterback. Wally Walcott, number 12, who is a junior at Lakeside, will be starting his first game for the Rams tonight. Dylan, how do you think he's going to do this season? Oh,
I love Wally. He's a great quarterback. He surveys the field really well, from dump-offs to deep shots. He's unbelievable, and I'm very excited to watch him start this week.
Now, Dylan, we had a few changes in the divisional rankings last year. Can you tell us something about that?
Well, okay, so Shiloh Christian, who ended up going to play Parkview at the 5A state championship, will not be in 5A this year. They have bumped up to 6A to be in the same conference as Lake Hamilton. Parkview, of course, is the powerhouse and will look to stay that way. And notably, Lakeside's loss last season in the playoffs was to Pine Bluff, which Pine Bluff also is still in the conference.
and gentlemen, here come your Rams. They are fired up to start this game, I can tell you. Having seen them all week, everyone is looking for a repeat of last year. Nobody wants to lose this game. And I just think that you're going to see energy all over the field tonight.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, walking through the halls, you can just feel the energy coming from the players. They're very excited for this matchup. It's just an all-out spectacular game, both sides, and it's a big-time rivalry.
It's a big-time rivalry.
It's the 501 later this season. Lakeside will be playing Hot Springs as well.
Lake Hamilton will not face Hot Springs, so this is their only chance to declare themselves as the leaders of the 501.
And I mean, Lakeside got them last year. Can they go back to back? They hadn't beaten them in 30 years, but they did it last year, and they're looking to repeat for the first time in a long time.
Long time. As we are waiting for kickoff, we would like to thank our title sponsor, Rockstar Wellness. They have helped us so much in the past years, and
It is 3-0 Lake Hamilton.
Lakeside is going to bring out their punt return team. And they're going to attempt to get something started here with their first offensive possession of. Was not able to come out with that touchdown last time, but Lakeside is hoping to not repeat that.
Looks like Lakeside will have one returner back. That'll be Ryan Ballard. Also have some on the wing. It is Prather and number 84, Drew Morgan.
Folks, we would like to give an apology. We know for a moment you were unable to hear us. It is our first broadcast, so we are sorry, and hopefully it will not happen again. In case you missed it, Lake Hamilton scored a field goal, and Lakeside has just brought their returners onto the field with Ryan Ballard back as the main returner.
There's the kick straight to Ballard. He's going to look to return it. He's looking to find some space up the middle, and that was a great job by the Lake Hamilton special teams. Give them no room. And here we go. It is Wally Walcott's debut.
Something to note about Wally Walcott is that this is a quarterback job that is in his family. His cousin Toll Douglas was the starter for Lakeside 2 years ago, battling it out with Hermosillo, played a lot his senior year, and then of course graduated, giving the job to Hermosillo, and now it has come back to the family in Wally Walcott.
Lakeside's probably going to look to run the football with Grady Ullman. He's their guy. And there it is, handoff to Ullman. Through the side, looking to cut back, he will. It's a good run on the first play of Lakeside's season. It's going to be a first down for Lakeside. First and 10 from the 32 for Lakeside.
I think we will see a lot of Grady Ullman tonight and all season.
Got a big offensive line. Will be another handoff to Ullman. He's looking to find some space. He will. Good cut to the outside. That's a first down and more. Grady Ullman down the sideline. He's got room. Nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Lakeside.
I think what we saw there is that Grady beat the defenders and found the outside and just couldn't be stopped. That's the kind of action that you're going to see from Grady Ullman all the time. He's a force to be reckoned with.
What I heard from the players was feed Grady Ullman. That's what they did. Came out with 6. And the kick is good from Viscardis. That is his first kick of his campaign as the kicker.
You can see Coach Rock on the field. This is a coach who wants to be involved with his players, who loves his players, who is always around with them.
What a drive by Lakeside. I mean, this offensive line is amazing, and it's powered by 3-star left tackle in the class of 2026, Tucker Young. He committed to Arkansas. He's unbelievable at that left tackle position. Viscardis looking to kick off the ball again. Lake Hamilton got a nice solid return on the last kickoff. Lakeside's going to look to stop that.
I think a lot of people like to say special teams wins ball games, and I think that is something that both teams have already shown tonight, with already a good game coming from Viscardis and obviously Lake Hamilton's return last time.
That's an absolute boot deep, and they're going to let it travel. Oh, it took a nice bounce. They're going to have to return it. He's got some space on the outside, but well defended by Lakeside. Number 12, Landon Ray with the stop.
Landon Ray, who is a multi-sport athlete, but has joined the Rams for this football season.
He'll stay in at safety with Chris Ford. Here's the three-back set again. Oh, they're going to flip it. It's going to be a handoff to Barton up the middle. He's got a good gain, and it looks to be a Lake Hamilton first down.
And that was Hayden Barton on the carry. Several Lakeside Rams on the stop.
Well, watching Lake Hamilton's offense is just the receiver doesn't even come to the huddle. He's just outside standing.
I think when Dylan and I attended the Hot Springs Lake Hamilton scrimmage last week, we saw a lot of Hayden Barton. This is a player that they trust and that they are going to give the ball.
Well, they gave it to him right as you said that as well. And Joseph Newman, the hard-hitting safety, comes up, makes a big tackle. From what I hear, when you get hit by Newman, you're going to feel it tomorrow morning. Here's a handoff up the middle to Barton, tackled down. It's going to be third down for Lake Hamilton. It's crucial for Lakeside to get off the field here.
And once again, Barton up the middle. The stop being made by Cannon Martin.
Cannon Martin having a good game so far with a couple tackles.
Third down and 8 for the Wolves.
Those linebackers are going to have to do a lot of dirty work this game. They'll drop back. They had a trips formation, passing it, and it's going to be caught. What a catch by number 14, Carson Jackson.
He had to turn around and make it a little awkward to catch that, but in the end, he came down with the ball, and to a certain degree, that's all that matters.
It's going to be first down for Lake Hamilton. And Lakeside defense is going to have to buckle down and try and get a stop.
Landon West is notably also a first-year starting quarterback. He started some games last year after Lake Hamilton's original starter went down with an injury, but this is his first game opener starting game.
Handoff over the right side. It's going to be a big tackle from the Lakeside defenders. Forward progress. It'll give them a what looks to be 3-4 yard gain. Cannon Martin again with the initial tackle.
Dylan, I suspect we'll be hearing Cannon Martin's name a lot this game. He seems to be coming out aggressive and trying to make those big plays.
What seems to be interesting is Grady Oman on the sideline for defense. It looks like they're going to try and save him for running back only so far. Save his energy. They're going to fake the handoff. It's going to be a pass. He's got a man open down the sideline. Oh, big hit. But he hangs on. It's a good catch. And the first of the day for Parker Vandy.
Just another of Lake Hamilton's seniors on offense.
Landon Rea with a massive hit trying to draw the ball loose, but he was able to hold on. Snap. And oh, it's a reverse. And it doesn't fool Lakeside whatsoever. What a play by number 36, Douglas. All over it.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for the Wolves.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. West going under center. You'll see him there probably all night long. And fake the handoff. It's a good route by Vandy. That's going to be into the end zone. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton.
Last pass is complete to number 24, Parker Landy. Touchdown.
Looks to me like he just had the Lakeside defenders beat. He just got there before them and got his hands up and came down with the ball.
Good play from Lake Hamilton.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick commercial break, and we will come back when the Rams have the ball.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game, with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at Rely.bank. Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game, with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at Rely.bank. Whoever you rally or root for.
There's the kick, and Ballard will receive it. He's looking to find some more room than last attempt. He will not. Good job by the Lake Hamilton coverage team. They've been playing amazing. Oh, and there's a flag. It looks like they're going to get Lake Hamilton for unnecessary roughness after the play.
Unfortunately, I think unnecessary roughness is something we're going to have to watch for in this game, because both of these teams are fired up about this rivalry, and I think occasionally they're just going to get a little too amped up.
Yeah, it's one of the most notable rivalries in the state of Arkansas. It gets a lot of coverage on these game days. Here's I mean, you've seen him with the touchdown, but here's Grady Yeoman, 5'10", 215. He's an unbelievable running back and a great middle linebacker as well. You haven't seen him there yet, but I feel like there's a very good chance that Grady's going to come in if Lakeside keeps having some kind of issues on defense.
I think one big thing is we are going to see some energy conservation tonight, because it is still a fairly warm night. Even though it cooled off considerably, it is still hot, and I think that if they can save his energy, then they're going to do it.
Marched it forward to the Bulls 49-yard line. The Rams are still 1st and 10.
Handoff to Grady Yeoman over the left side. He'll get a good 4-yard gain for Lakeside. It'll be 2nd and 6
That was Grady Owen on the carry over the left side.
They did end up calling a unnecessary roughness, so they bumped the ball up 15 yards, and Lakeside's already in Lake Hamilton territory.
15 yards is not nothing. That is a huge penalty for Lake Hamilton to have given up.
Just got to be smart. That was just not a smart move by Lake Hamilton, and there's a chance that they could pay for it. And Lakeside was having trouble with the play, so it's going to be a timeout for Lakeside. We're down to 2 for the half.
I would just like to thank our title sponsor one more time, Rockstar Wellness Clinic. We could not do what we do without them, and I think that they do incredible work for the city of Hot Springs. And our timeout sponsor, Relyance Bank, who also will be sponsoring this timeout and every timeout throughout the night.
Well, Lakeside's got a 2nd and 6 after this timeout. We have yet to see Wally drop back and throw a pass, so maybe this is the play. Catch Lake Hamilton off guard. Ben Vincent notably went from 84 to number 1 in the offseason, number change. Wally will drop back, first pass as a quarterback, and it'll be a ball to A.J. Burns, who was not able to get his feet back in. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Lakeside.
All summer, we heard Wally Walcott and A.J. Burns talking about how they've been playing together since junior high. This is a connection that they are both very comfortable with, and I do not think that will be the last time that we see that connection.
Look to be a flag on the field. It'll be a false start against the Rams. It'll knock them back. It'll knock them back 5 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll go back to 2nd down. Nope. They'll go back 5 yards, and it'll be now 2nd and 10 for the Rams.
False start against the Rams. Spotted back at the 49-yard line.
In all cases, that kind of helped Lakeside. They went from a 3rd and 6 back to a 2nd and 10. Maybe they can get a good play and make it a more manageable 3rd down.
I think if you can chip away and try and get a 3rd and shorter, it's definitely going to make things easier for the Rams.
Walcott, it'll be a quick pass over to Grady Oman, trying to get inside, and there'll be flags flying from every ref on that one. Look to have got Grady on the face mask. That'll be a 15-yard penalty again assessed to Lake Hamilton. They've got to fix that.
Yeah, I think if Lake Hamilton wants to not just let Lakeside score at will, they have got to clean it up and stop creating penalties like the unnecessary roughness and like the face.
I have a feeling Ballard, he hasn't gotten a target yet. Throw it. It's a full and Ballard. Lakeside. One minute left in the first quarter for Lakeside. It's been a pretty good shootout, 10-7 so far. Lake Hamilton with the lead. It'll be a handoff to Grady Oman on the outside. Grady looking to force forward. He's going to get to the 20-yard line for a 3-yard gain.
Grady Oman on the carry over the left
Another
side.
2nd and 7 for the Rams.
Dawson Trump on the stop.
This has to be well within Viscardis' range.
2nd and 7 for the Rams.
Go, Lakeside!
And it looks like Lakeside will let the clock run out on this first quarter. The score is Lake Hamilton 10, Lakeside 7.
That is the end of the first quarter of play with the score. The Rams 10, Rams 7. Southern Bank Point is the proud sponsor of tonight's game. We would like to thank our educators for their dedication to safety and learning.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue. Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at Rely.bank.
Welcome back from the break. It is the start of the second quarter. Lakeside is down by 3 with the 2nd and 7 in the red zone. Will be a handoff to Grady Oman over the outside. He'll run over a defender, but he will not be able to get past the line of scrimmage. It's now going to be a 3rd and 9.
I think this will be a pass play, Dylan.
Got to see what.
And if he's not capable of it, then you've still got Viscardis, and I agree with you. I think this is well within his range, and the Rams should be able to get board here, barring a huge mistake.
Yeah, definitely from practice, it looked like Viscardis has the leg, but it's a whole different ball game when you're in games doing it. Wally goes a little bit of play action. He's got a man over the middle and just overthrows Ben Vincent.
Will bring out the field goal unit.
It's a 4th and 8 for Lakeside, and they're keeping the offense on the field. Nope. Out comes the offense, and here comes the field goal unit for Luke Viscardis' first kick as a Ram. The senior soccer player will be kicking from 38 yards from the left hash. It's going to be a timeout for Lakeside.
Excuse me, timeout, Lakeside.
So Lakeside now down to 1 timeout left in this first half.
We're going to take a look at Lakeside's schedule here.
Well, we got Lake Hamilton tonight, of course, and then next week, please tune into the broadcast against Sheridan. And then we play Robinson away, Camden away, and then Magnolia and DeQueen at home, followed by Texarkana at home as well. Hope and Parkview away, and then we end off the season with Hot Springs. Here we go. It's a 38-yard field goal for Luke Viscardis. Snap is good. Hold is good. Viscardis' kick is up, and it is no good. Looked to be a little
it appeared
wide
to
right.
me to be just a little wide right and just a little low. I think he has the distance. I just think that it went too far to the right.
It's his first kick. He'll get it next time.
And the Rams still have a manageable ball game here because the score is still 7-10.
With Lakeside getting the ball to start the second half. So if they keep it within a 1-score game, they can take the lead or tie it going into at the start of the second half. Something to keep an eye out for. Lake Hamilton has seemed to be very dangerous on the play action pass. See if they use it again. Drop back, another one. Got a wide open man. Ooh. Hit him in the hands. It almost went into a Lakeside defender's hands as well.
That play action pass is another thing we saw a lot of at the scrimmage versus Hot Springs last week.
Lakeside's got to get on their guys right now. It's been really tough for them so far. Drop back, handoff to Barton. And it'll be hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be tackled down after what looks to be a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 8, another big 3rd down for this Lakeside defense.
And number 44, Hayden Barton on the carry over the left side. Several Lakeside defenders on the stop. Going to bring up 3rd down to about 8.
Snap. It's going to be a pass. Lakeside good rushing the passer, and the ball is short of Hayden Barton. It's going to be 4th down for Lake Hamilton, and it looks like they will be punting. They usually keep their quarterback out there to punt.
Intended for Hayden Barton. That is going to bring up 4th down and long.
Well, looks like they have a punter this time. At the scrimmage, they had their kicker. I meant they had their quarterback do it. Some stragglers coming onto the field for Lake Hamilton. Back to return is Ben Vincent. There's a flag. It's going to be a timeout for Lake Hamilton.
Once again,
It's going to be 4th and what looks to be 8 for Lake Hamilton. Back to receive the punt is number 1, Ben Vincent for Lakeside. Kicking is Caleb Rouse for Lake Hamilton. Punt is short, wobbly. Ben Vincent grabs it, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Down at the Lakeside 43 is where the end of the ball will sit.
Even with almost no return, this is good field position for the Rams, especially they've got good time. I think we can see the Rams make a big play here and come out with some points.
Looks like that Lake Hamilton punter, I mean, it looks like he has a good leg, but he looked a little rushed there, having to go to the side because it was about to get blocked. Walcott gives the play. And the trips formation on the outside. Hand the ball off to Omen up the middle. Grady Omen has some space and he'll be down with a first down and more to the 41.
I think the Rams decided after the last drive that in the end they just need to give the ball to Grady and see what he can do.
It's a big first down for Lakeside to start this drive and get into Lake Hamilton territory. Running that trips formation again. Vincent, AJ, and Robleski. It's another handoff to Omen. Sheds a tackle and will be brought down after a solid 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Caleb Rouse this time on the stop. He spotted at the 39, 8-2, 2nd down and 8 for Lakeside.
Some shift in the Lake Hamilton. They're trying to get Lakeside off guard. It's a really good tackle by number 5, Caleb Rouse from Lake Hamilton. Was able to get him by the shoestrings. It'll be a 3rd and 5 for Lakeside. In comes Ballard for number 45, Walker DeLong.
Walker DeLong, another senior who was not on this team for most of his high school career, but just came back for his senior year. And I think that is just a testament to the culture that Coach Rock has created in the last year, that seniors were running back to be on this team this year.
Late sub for Lake Hamilton. Would be Cole Weeks on for Dawson Trott. It'll be a rollout for Walcott to screen to Grady Omen. Grady's got space. He makes a cut up the middle and he'll be tripped down at what looks to be the 14-yard line. First down, Lakeside. That was really good misdirection on Walcott. Run to the outside on a rollout and turns back and throws it to Grady for a screen pass. Walcott, hand off to Omen down the left side. He breaks the tackle and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeside.
That is the 2nd score Grady Omen has made tonight by just finding the sideline and making a dive for the end zone.
We would like to bring up that if you looked at the left tackle position on the last play, look, Tucker was not in on that play. He is on the sideline with his shoe off.
He appears to be receiving attention from the athletic training staff, but they have now walked away, so we will be monitoring that situation going forward.
And Viscardis bounces back with an extra point.
And now we have the holder, Gabe Van Beber, struggling to get off the field.
There's flags on the field.
I'm not sure y'all can hear them at home, but the Lakeside Show Band is really bringing energy tonight. They are loud, they are here, and they sound great.
Still looking to figure out what the flag was that was called. I haven't seen anything. And it looks like it was on Lake Hamilton. I did not see what happened, but it's going to be on Lake Hamilton. They're going to move the ball up to the 45 for Lakeside's kick, which means I have a feeling Viscardis is just going to kick it out of the back of the end zone. They're going to give Lake Hamilton the ball at the, I believe, 20. Or, if they play this right, something that is nice to do is they could kick it high, have it land reasonably within from the goal line to the 5, and everyone runs at that spot. That's a good kicking strategy. Looks like Viscardis is going to kick it out of the back of the end zone. Oh, almost went through the goalposts. Hits it.
I think that just shows the leg that Viscardis does have, because that kick truly did go through the goalposts from even further than the one he did not make earlier tonight. So
from that far, it was a 55. Would have been a 55-yarder. Looks like they're just taping up Tuck, and he'll probably be back next possession. Little stunt from Lakeside, and Barton runs up the middle and will be tackled at the knees by Joseph Newman. It's a really good tackle by Newman because there was nobody behind him. It's crucial.
Tucker appears to be trying to get his shoe back on, and I think Dylan is right. He should be back on the field next possession.
It's another good tackle by the Rams. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for Lake Hamilton. This is big. If they can get their offense the ball back, it not only gives them enough time to score, but it gives them enough time to take their time. They don't have to rush it. They can just take their time, run the ball with Grady, and score. This is massive. Crowd getting very rowdy. He's gonna drop back to pass. He's looking for Barton, and he gets rocked. Number 31, Cannon Martin, has had a fantastic game and a big sack.
He just came up the middle and gave Wes no time to throw the ball before he was right on top of him, and next thing, he was on the ground.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. Lake Hamilton thinks it is on Lakeside. Seems they're talking to Coach Rock. Does not seem like he's very happy. They're going to move the ball up. What was that? 10, 15? Might have been 15 yards. I wonder if the flag was the hit.
It was an aggressive hit, but I wouldn't have think it was aggressive enough to.
Me either. If it was the hit, I 100% think that is the wrong call.
And I think Coach Rock thinks so as well.
Coach Rock's very unhappy about whatever they called. Whether it was the hit or something else, he was not happy about it. There's the reverse to the outside, and he gets absolutely rocked at the knees. He was able to fight through it, though. Get the ball to the 49. It's going to be a 2nd and 3 for Lake Hamilton.
You think they're going to run it, Dylan?
Without a doubt. They have not given Barton a lot of touches this drive, so here's his. It's a good stunt to the right. Barton cuts back door, and with forward progress, he'll get a first down to the 48.
Coach Rock once again appears upset about something, perhaps the yardage on Barton.
Yeah, he's pacing. Looks very unhappy. First and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Can Lakeside make those crucial stops? Get their offense back on the field. That has to happen if they're going to win this one. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man wide open over the middle, and he missed him by a good bit. Looked like West was looking for Jackson.
He just overshot him by at least a yard or two. He was wide open, though, but just couldn't get the connection going.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Snap, drop back, he's looking. Here comes a Lakeside pressure, he'll just throw it away. Number 30, Elijah Witherspoon coming off the edge. Man, he was about to take him out. They have to fix West's pad after the hit. It's 3rd and 10. Massive 3rd down here. Again, this stop will give Lakeside time to run it with Omen.
If they don't get the stop here, I think they are looking at more of a time pressure situation to get their offensive ball back to give them time to do what they need to do.
They blew the play dead.
And West does not seem happy about it.
It's going to be a delay of game on Lake Hamilton. West seemingly unhappy about it. And now, from 3rd and 10, make it 3rd and 15. Can that Lakeside pressure on passing situations? That Lakeside pressure has been all over Landon West. Can they do it again here and get off the field? West drops back. Oh, untouched. It's going to be a screen pass to Barton. He hurdles a man, lowers the shoulder, but he will not get there. It's going to be 4th down. Chris Ford taking the truck attempt from Barton. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Lake Hamilton. They're going to go for it. It's definitely 4-down territory, so I'm not surprised. And there's going to be a timeout from Lakeside and Coach Rock. This is a very crucial timeout here for Lakeside. They got to figure out what they're doing.
We are going to take it to commercial and see you after the timeout.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever.
Welcome back from the break. Massive 4th down. It's 4th and 1. The crowd is electric in here. Everyone very, very loud. And they're gonna, it looked like Lakeside jumped. It's gonna be encroachment against Lakeside, and it's gonna be a 5-yard penalty. It's gonna be 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton.
5-yard penalty is not that big of a deal on a normal play, but when it's 4th and 1, you just can't risk it.
It's going to be a handoff on the outside to number 0, Ethan Hornbeck. He'll be tackled quickly.
Ethan Hornbeck on the carry over the left side.
There is a Ram down on the field. There's going to be one more commercial while we associate the injured Ram.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at rely.bank.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Come on, Coach. Welcome back from the commercial break. We would like to give a shout out to our head trainers, Coach Evans and Coach Lewis. They're tremendous for this program. And as you see, they got Big Tuck back on the field. Now he's playing D tackle for Lakeside.
Yeah, the trainers at Lakeside are truly unmatched, and I just think that we are so lucky to have this level of care.
Second down and 7 for the Wolves.
It's going to be second and what looks to be 7 for Lake Hamilton. Trying to get a jump from Lakeside, was not able to. Here's the handoff up the middle. He's got some room, and it'll be tackled. It'll be another massive 3rd down for Lakeside. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Martin on the carry over the right side. Elijah Witherspoon Martin on the tackle.
Cannon Martin again on the tackle. Unbelievable showing from him so far. 3rd and 3 for Lake Hamilton. It's going to be a handoff on the side, and he'll get the first down to the 25-yard line.
That's Martin on the carry. Cannon Martin, number 5, Landon Ray on that stop. Will be 1st and 10 Wolves.
And it's pretty unusual to see sophomores, especially in this stacked lineup, but you got number 55 on the edge, Jonathan Rainey, coming in. It'll be a handoff to the outside. He's got a lot of space. Can he get there? There's going to be a flag in the holding area. It's going to be touchdown Lake Hamilton. But there's a flag back where there's usually holding calls.
The Rams seem to think it's coming back.
Oh, yeah. Everyone on the sidelines pointing, saying, go back. Lake Hamilton says touchdown. And they're going to pick up the flag. It'll be touchdown Lake Hamilton.
Which will make the score 16-14.
Coach Rock having a conversation with the white hat. Oh, almost blocked by Lakeside, but it ends up going through. And it's going to be a flag. Most likely will be on Lakeside for a roughing the kicker.
Ranger score to the Wolves 17, the Rams 14.
Owens is back to return the kick for Lakeside instead of Ballard. So they're going to change it up, see if they can get something going here on the kick, on the special team side of the ball.
Back deep for the Rams, number 5, Darren Owens.
Kick will sail over his head out of the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and Lakeside will get the ball at the 20-yard line with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left.
Dylan, do you think they're going to try and continue to run it with Grady, or do you think this is an area where they just have to pass?
Well, they've got no timeout, so in all seriousness, yes, Grady's a good side-to-side runner. If he has to get out of bounds, he'll get out of bounds. But they've got to be very careful.
Even if they can just get down into field goal range, they're going to tie this game.
It's the hope. Be a drop back for Walcott. He's got a man over the middle. It'll be caught. Number 10. Luke Robleski. Good catch from Luke.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Rams.
Drop back for Wally. He's looking. He's got a man. He's got Ballard. Ballard over the middle, trying to make a man miss. Was not able to. It'll be 1st down for Lakeside.
Walcott's pass is complete to Ryan Ballard. Caleb Rouse on that tackle. And that's another Lakeside 1st down.
The first down for Lakeside. 150 left. Drop back for Walcott. He rolls out right. Looking. Throws. Dropped. It's a tough catch for number 8, A.J. Burns. He was not able to haul it in.
Not for nothing, an incomplete pass will stop the clock, so while it's not great for moving forward, it will at least give the Rams a second to recompose themselves.
Walcott in the shotgun. It's 2nd and 10 for Lakeside. Walcott looking. Deep shot to Ballard. Oh, just out of the reach. So close from Walcott.
I think that is one area where you have just seen how far Wally Walcott really can throw the ball. Even if he did overthrow him just a little bit there, you can see this kid's arm.
I mean, that was the play I was looking for. I mean, just Walcott to Ballard. I've been wanting that a lot this game. Walcott got the play. It's 3rd and 10, Lakeside. I'd advise not taking a deep shot. Just try and get your first down on 3rd and 10 because this is big. Drop back. He's got a man in his face. He'll roll out. Finds a man wide open. It's A.J. Burns. He'll try and make a man miss. Stays up, but only get a 3-yard gain. In my opinion, I would have liked to see Walcott tuck it and run. He had a much better opportunity of getting a first down than the pass to A.J. It'll be 4th and 7 and a timeout from Lake Hamilton. Lake Hamilton's going to have a good amount of time with 2 timeouts. Here's the punt. Ooh, could have been blocked. It will not be, and it'll sail out of bounds probably about 40-yard line for Lake Hamilton's offense to work. Lakeside's got to hold them to at least a field goal. Cannot go down 2 scores going into half because they get the ball to start the second half. So you're hoping to be able to come out of the halftime prepared and ready to get going and able to get a lead.
The Wolves will start 1st and 10 at their own 45.
Lake Hamilton is out of that 3 running back formation. It's going to be a drop back pass. It's going to be a stutter, and it'll be a run out of bounds from West. Keep the clock rolling. Stop the clock. It'll be 2nd and what looks to be 5 for Lake Hamilton. Clock stops at 1:05. 2nd and 5 for Lake Hamilton. It's a new revamped defensive line after a few injuries. It'll be a run from Barton. Barton gets to the 41. Down goes to the fence. Oh, it'll be a flag, and it's most likely going to be on Barton after the play. Push the Ram defender down. That's going to be 15 yards for unnecessary roughness.
I think right now, if you're Lakeside, you're not looking to get the ball back. You're just looking to keep Lake Hamilton from scoring again.
Definitely, and I mean, if you're Lake Hamilton, you got to keep your emotions under control.
Especially since the Rams will get the ball coming in to the second half.
If Lake Hamilton doesn't score here, Lakeside's going to look at this and be like, all right, it's halftime, down only 3 when Lake Hamilton had a good position. It's huge for Lakeside. And that'll be the call. It's going to be personal foul. Unnecessary roughness against Lake Hamilton. Send them back. And what would that make it? It looks, are they going to go 2nd and 11?
Lakeside needs a big stop here.
First down at the 44.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. They're going to give them the first down on the play, but the 15 yards will not come back. The penalty will not come back 15 yards. So they'll start from the 44. It'll be 1st and 10.
With 57 seconds to play in the half.
They'll fake the handoff. They're looking for a big play. And it's good. Good defense. Number 12. Landon Rea. We've been seeing him all night long. He's been doing a ton of things. Almost blocked a kick on an extra point earlier. I mean, he's been all over the field. Almost had an interception there. Good job by the Lake Hamilton receiver. Knock it out of his hands. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 44 for Lake Hamilton. Looks like they have a little bit of urgency to get to the line. It's going to be out of the 3-back formation. It's going to be a handoff to Ethan Hornbeck off the outside. And number 55, Jonathan Rainey, jumps on his back. His first tackle. It's going to be a hurry up. It's going to be another handoff to Ethan Hornbeck on the outside. Breaks a tackle. He'll get the first down, but he will not get out of bounds. 19 seconds. They're going to stop the clock for everything to move forward. They put the ball down. There's 13 seconds left, and it'll be a timeout from Lake Hamilton.
That will be their last timeout of the half.
11 seconds left.
We are going to take a look at Tucker Young here. Tucker has committed to play at the University of Arkansas as a junior.
Yeah, he's a 3-star from the class of 2026, and I promise you, after this season and his senior year campaign, he will not be a 3-star anymore. That thing's going to bump up definitely to a 4-star. He is an unbelievable tackle for the Rams, and I'm excited to see where his career goes in high school and as he progresses to go to Arkansas. As we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. We've got 11 seconds left. Lakeside surprisingly does not have a safety deep, and he gets sacked. Ball comes out.
The clock will run down, and that will be the half.
It's a big sack for Lakeside. That is the end of the first half. Lake Hamilton 17, Lakeside 14 on a massive momentum swinging play.
And that will take us to the Lakeside Ram halftime show and a commercial break.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth.
We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center.
Ladies, your music is on. And now let's keep the applause going for the Lake Hamilton High School Marching Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the Zoo Band of Lakeside. The band is under field direction. Drum majors, Madison Kingsland, David Moore, and Peyton Smith. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the showman of Lakeside.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, the showman of Lakeside. The Lakeside Band would like to thank Hoskin's Baptist Church for feeding the groups tonight for attending the program. Thank you very much. Hoskin's Baptist Church.
Good go, ladies and gentlemen. All the folks along the rail here on the home side, we need y'all to go find a seat, please, or stand somewhere other than the rail here in front of the stands. The folks on the lower seats cannot see, so we really appreciate your assistance and cooperation. Thank you.
So
Welcome back from the halftime break. It is Lake Hamilton 17, Lakeside 14. Lakeside had a massive hit on the quarterback, causing a fumble at the end of the first half. Will that flip momentum? Only time will tell, but Lakeside has got to score on this possession. Penny?
Lakeside is getting the ball back for the first possession in this quarter. I think that, Dylan's right. They absolutely have to get points on the board here. Obviously, it's best if it's a touchdown, but if they can just get a field goal and tie up the game, then they're in good shape.
Field goal, anything will be huge, especially how the defense has played so far this game.
Right. I think the longer they can keep this offense on the field, the better.
And after a little bit of absence from Tucker Young, he is taped up and ready to go for this drive. He's looking to find an opening. That's a great tackle at the 25-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Dylan, I would argue that Lakeside is getting outplayed on special teams. How would you feel about that statement?
I feel very confident about that statement. Lake Hamilton has had some very nice returns, and Lakeside, in turn, has not. So,
you heard me say it once in the first half. You're going to hear me say it again. Special teams wins ball games. Lakeside has got to get something going on a return or on a big stop to quit making it so hard on themselves and so easy on Lake Hamilton.
Well, my solution to that problem, Chris Ford. He's got lights out speed. Here's a handoff to Grady Ullman to start the first half, running through defenders, and he's going to get some good yardage out of that. Went from nothing to something. 3-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Rams.
In case you were wondering, these stands did not clear out coming into the second half. This place is just as packed as it was during the first half.
Everyone anxious for another Rams touchdown. Wally. Hand off to Omen again. And it'll be stuffed. He'll get a few yards. He'll get 2. It'll be a 3rd and 5. It's a good tackle. And it'll be 3rd, 5 for the Rams.
Do you think we'll see Walcott's arm here? Or do you think they're going to try to push it through with Grady?
I feel like this is a must pass down here. Grady has not been effective. And they got him to jump.
Lake Hamilton has had some penalties tonight that have created some issues for them. Obviously, Lakeside has had a few too, but Lake Hamilton has had far more.
Well, that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lakeside without even having to run a 3rd and 5 play. I mean, you'll take that any day of the week. Walcott. Take the snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking outside. He's going to lob one deep, and it's caught! What a catch by A.J. Burns. And what a throw from Wally Walcott. That is beautiful. We've been looking for that connection all night long, and Walcott has got his first deep completion.
Right, and I think that you notice AJ had to turn around and kind of twist for that ball, but he got it and came down inside the field and was able to get a huge completion for the Rams that will move them much closer to the end zone.
Wow, I mean, what a catch, and what a pass. Both sides did their job. Walcott, handoff to Omen. He finds some space to cut through, and he'll get a solid 4-yard gain on the carry. We're going to take out Omen.
Do you think taking Omen off the field means it's a throw, or are they just going to try it with another running back?
Well, I feel like maybe you're trying to get some more speed in there. Grady looked a little tired. coming out of the break. Here's a handoff up the middle. He'll end up getting it back to the line of scrimmage. That was Britton Diaz with the carry.
After Britton Diaz over the right side, Hagan Tyler on the tackle that time. Moving on the play is going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Britton Diaz has been dealing with some issues with his elbow. It was a little unclear whether he was going to be able to play tonight, but the Rams have put him on the field, and he has gained some yards for them.
We've got trips wide. They've got Ballard, AJ, and Vincent. It's going to be a handoff to Britton Diaz up the middle. He's got room. Breaks the tackle. Britton Diaz into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeside.
Britton Diaz's effect is being felt on this game, and especially in a week where we were not sure we were going to see him. On that play, he had to push through defenders, and he still made it, and I think that is what the Rams would have been missing if that injury would have taken him out.
Lakeside needed a touchdown, and Britton Diaz has handed them one. It's been all rushing touchdowns for Lakeside. This offense is a powerhouse at the running back position.
Well, and you also have to consider what that means for Lake Hamilton's offense. That they're better guarding receivers, but they're not as clear at guarding for the running back because the Rams have been able to find room and run for it.
It looks like the extra point was no good wide left.
That brings your score to the Rams 20.
It's going to be a 20-17 lead for the Rams.
That drive did not take very much time for the Rams, but I think that in the end, if they can keep tossing the ball back and forth, then in the end, hopefully the Rams will come out on top.
Well, I mean, that was the first time all game that we've seen Omen come off, and we've seen Diaz come in, and Diaz played perfectly.
Yeah.
Rouse and Smith back deep for Lake Hamilton.
Looks like the Rams are getting ready to kick off.
Here comes the Lakeside kicking team. Starts looking to bounce back after the PAT miss.
You're taking it.
The kick is deep. He's going to return it from what looked like to be inside the 5. And well played by the coverage team for Lakeside.
Saw a little bit of some heated action in the backfield, but it looks like the refs will not call anything on it.
What I like about his teammate, he ran over there. He started flailing his arms. And I have a feeling he was saying, "You can't do that." That's 15 yards that he could have costed the team.
We're spotted at the 26-yard line. Wolves will take over 1st and 10.
Like Hamilton clearly trying to get a hold on some of those penalties.
Yeah, we've got some a new revamped defensive line, as I mentioned before the end of the half. It's gonna be the end of the round. Oh my gosh! What a hit! Jonathan Rainey was in there first, and looked like it was Cannon Martin who laid the wood there.
Jonathan Rainey is once again a sophomore, so I think that we are seeing some of that young defensive line on that play.
And it's nice. I mean, it's nice to see that sophomores get reps. They need it. It's their first time, especially in a big game. Get
And
the
that
experience.
you're just building the pathway for them to play even better as they grow into upperclassmen. Even if it's just a few snaps, getting that experience is invaluable.
There's a handoff. He'll cut back. He's got some room. And Joseph Newman. Big tackle. It'll be a 3rd down for Lake Hamilton. It's looking like it's going to be a 3rd and 7.
Number 22, Joseph Newman.
It's 3rd and 6. Sorry. It's going to be a big 3rd and 6 here for Lake Hamilton. Can Lakeside get the stop? He's going to drop back to pass. He's getting rushed. Pass incomplete. 4th and 6 for Lake Hamilton. And Lakeside has once again gotten the stop because that defense has been tremendous. Good stuff by the Lakeside defense. Oh, that's a big booming punt. Vincent's going to let it bounce and roll to the 10-yard line. What a punt. I mean, I'll be honest. You watch high school football compared to college. Even at college, I've seen some punters, they're not able to punt that well. That was a really good kick.
Especially compared to the one we saw earlier where he was not able to get much air under the ball and it did not make it very far. So this is really stretching the field for Lakeside's offense and giving Lake Hamilton's defense a little bit of an easier job.
Arkansas commit Tucker Young is the left tackle. Drop back for Walcott. He's got a man wide open over the middle. It's Ben Vincent. Vincent cuts back. He's making moves down the side. And he'll be down at the Lake Hamilton 45. What a play by Walcott to Vincent. Ben Vincent, the 5'10", 185-pound senior. I mean, wow. What a play by Ben.
Talking about getting playing time as a sophomore and how it'll pay off when you're a senior, Ben Vincent was one of those kids who didn't play very much as a sophomore, but he did see snaps, which means that he is able to provide more now that he has been able to adapt to the speed of the game.
There's a handoff to Grady Oman around the side. He's got some space down the sideline. Grady Oman, touchdown, number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can once again see when Grady finds that sideline, that is the 3rd time tonight that he has found that sideline and been able to take it to the end zone. And Lakeside has not yet scored on a passing play. That will be their 4th rushing touchdown of the night.
Grady Oman. Remember the name, folks. He's been unbelievable.
We will see another PAT.
Scars looking to avenge his last miss. Straight down center. Here's the kick. It is up and it is good. 27-17 Lakeside. That is 17 unanswered.
Ram fans, this is not the shootout that we saw last year where Lakeside just scored and scored and scored, but they have been chipping away and they have been able to put points on the board and are maintaining a lead in the second half. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back when Lake Hamilton has the ball.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
From the commercial break, that ball is going to bounce into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and it'll be moved to the 20 for Lake Hamilton.
Folks, there is some lightning in the distance, but at this point, it does not seem like it is going to get close enough to affect this game at any point.
And out comes Grady Ullman. He hasn't played a snap on defense yet, but he's out there now.
I think we could see this either make a big difference, or he'll play a few snaps and come back to the side to save himself for his obviously dominant rushing game.
It looked like they were running right at him. He cut back inside, and he'll be tackled after a gain of 2. Out comes Cannon.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Wolves.
Dylan and I were talking about it earlier. You do see a lot of brothers on this team. And while Cannon Martin's brother is no longer on the team, he did play with his brother last year, and that is something that is a recurring theme at Lakeside, and you will see a lot of.
And I'll hand it off up the middle. It's a good run by Ethan Hornbeck. Good physical run. Wow. First down, Lake Hamilton. But to mention the brothers, we have the 2 Rainies, Jonathan and Josh, the 2 Vincents, Blake and Ben, and the 2 Ullmans, Peter and Grady.
Jonathan Rainey, Elijah Witherspoon, and Chris Stewart on the snap. 1st and 10 Wolves.
We handoff up the middle to Barton. He breaks a tackle. Looking to make a good run. He does. It'll be a 2nd and 1 for Lake Hamilton.
Martin straight up the middle. Chris Ford and friends on the stop. Going to bring up 2nd down and short for the Wolves.
Another handoff to Barton up the middle. He'll get the first down, but he didn't get many yards.
And that was Barton on the short run. Walker with the long on the tackle. Spotted at the 46, 1st and 10, Lake Hamilton.
Go defense!
Oh.
Drop back. Looking over the middle. It is. They're going to call it a catch. Good grab by number 14, Carson Jackson. It'll be what looks to be a 2nd and 4.
Landon Ray was right with the receiver on that play, but he just was not able to stop him from coming down with the ball.
Actually going to call it a 2nd and 3. Got the 3-back set. Handoff up the middle, Ethan Hornbeck, and Cannon Martin right there to stop him in his tracks. Cannon has been all over the place tonight. He's been the star on this defense so far. Handoff up the middle, and he'll get the first down. It's Barton again.
And that was number 44, Aiden Barton once again on the carry. Cannon Martin on that tackle.
Cannon again with the tackle.
1st and 10 Wolves.
Handoff up the middle to Barton. Barton, stutter step. Sheds a tackle. And it'll be tackled by 3 defenders. That's how many people it took to take him down. Wow, what a run from Barton.
You had 3 defenders on him, and you had another one running in, thinking that they weren't going to be able to stop him.
Let's go, defense!
The third quarter is passing fast. There is just 1 minute and 6 seconds left to play.
It's going to be a handoff right side. Looking to make a man miss. He runs head first into a defender, and he'll be tackled about 3 yards short, 3 or 4 yards short of the first down. It'll be second and what looks to be 4 for the Wolves.
Zach Haywood and Chris Ford on the stop. Spotted at the 13-yard line.
Handoff up the middle. Tackle down after a first down. It's gonna be first and goal from the 9.
Caleb Rouse on that carry. Number 6, Doak Douglas on the stop.
Good tackle by Douglas. Handoff up the middle, and he's brought down after about what looks to be a 2-yard. Cannon Martin again on the tackle. It looks like he would got stuffed. So it'll be second and goal when we come back from the break. It is Lakeside 27, Lake Hamilton 17 at the end of the third quarter.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at rely.bank.
There's
We're at the start of the fourth quarter. It's the final stretch. I mean, this is massive here for both sides of the ball. It's going to be second and goal from the 7 for Lake Hamilton. They're going to hand the ball off up the middle. Barton. Oh, bulldozing his way forward. It's going to be third and goal from the 1. Now, I mean, with the size of Barton, I feel like they're just going to hand it off to him, and there's really nothing he can do but give up the touchdown.
This close to the end zone, all you can hope for is to just not get,
Looks like there is a player down on the field. We'll see you guys after this short break.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide, and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers.
Welcome back. The player looks to be okay, walking off the field under his own power.
It is a hot night, folks, so we are seeing a lot of cramps just because this is the first game of the season, and it's always the hottest game of the season.
And it's going to be what looks to be like a tush push, like Eagle style, and it'll get into the end zone for a touchdown, Lake Hamilton.
If you've got big enough guys in the backfield, that play will always work. If you can push him through, then really makes it easier on your running back and will get you points on the board.
I mean, to be fair, if you're Lakeside, you've got Omen. If you're Lake Hamilton, you got Barton. They're two big backs in the backfield, and I mean it's an easy push.
Whose first start this is.
Gonna hand it off to Omen. He's got space on the outside. He's gonna make it through the middle, and that's a first down for Lakeside.
Folks, we are sorry for some technical difficulties. We were having a little bit of trouble with our power, but just to catch y'all up, Lakeside has the ball, and Grady Omen just ran for a huge first down play, and it is going to be the Rams' ball on, it looks like, about the 40.
And right as everything started happening, Lakeside blocked the extra point attempt. That is why Lakeside is up by 4 points, not 3.
Just something to monitor. Coach Evans, our trainer, just escorted Grady off the field. They appear to be going to the sideline, and we'll be monitoring that situation going forward. But as I said before, cramps are happening tonight. He does not seem to be in any pain. They just seem to be taking him to stretch.
Gonna hand the ball off to Britton Diaz. He's looking for room on the outside. He'll find some, and he'll get a nice 4-yard gain up to the 44-yard line.
You can see that pretty heavy padding on Diaz's elbow. That was a major concern this week, but here he is.
They've taken Britton out. They've brought in number 5, Darren Owens. I'm going to hand the ball off to him. He's going to get some. He's going to try and juke a defender. He will. They're grabbing his jersey. His jersey's off of his pads. And there's a flag.
This was Owens' first rush of the night, and he did not seem to want it to end. He was taking that defender with him by any means possible, trying to get every yard he could.
That was a very weird play. I mean,
it'll be interesting to see how the refs call it.
For sure. I mean, he juked the defender out. He was dragging him with his jersey. There's a flag that they stopped the play for. I kind of wish he just dragged him into the end zone. That would have been fun.
I mean, they were literally holding hands like that. Sorry, got it.
So I think they're gonna replay the down. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rams. Or 6, sorry. 2nd and 5, sorry. Again. Walcott hand off to Owens. Owens has some space on the outside. He'll get a first down and more. Past the 50-yard line into Lake Hamilton territory to their 48.
I think if you're Lakeside, you're trying to run the ball to run as much clock as possible because you want to keep this lead and win this ball game. There's just 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And at this point, if you can run out that clock, you're going to win the game.
Big key here is they have to score. Whether it's a field goal because they are up by 4 now, and a field goal will make it a 1-touchdown game.
Right. That missed extra point from Lake Hamilton is going to come back to haunt them because now if they do get the ball back, they cannot score a field goal to tie it.
Hand off to Britton Diaz off the side, and he gets tripped up. Looked like under his own power. And it'll be a 2nd and 10 for Lakeside. Second and 10 for the Rams. Clock winding down very long. It'll be a drop back for Walcott. He's got a man over the middle. It is A.J. Burns. He'll make a man miss and get down at the 27-yard line. First down, Lakeside.
Spotted at the 27-yard line. First down, Rams. Injury time.
There's a man down. We will see after this short commercial break.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at rely.bank.
Here's the handoff to Grady Oman down the sideline. Grady Oman! Ooh, he looked like he had some space down that sideline again. He's at the 10-yard line now. It's going to be 1st and goal for Lakeside. Goodness gracious, Grady Oman.
I know I have already said it tonight, but when Grady Oman can find that sideline, he is dangerous. And this is the first time tonight Lake Hamilton has been able to stop him on the sideline.
I mean, wow. Just one defender. Goodness, Grady Oman is having a day. Looking for touchdown number 4.
But Dylan, that's just what we were expecting. We knew that Grady Oman was going to be a big part of this offense, and I think that's just what we're seeing tonight.
Here's a handoff to Grady Oman. Cuts to the outside, gets that sideline again, bites forward. Touchdown, Lakeside. Grady Oman has number 4.
That's 4 for Oman and 1 for Britton Diaz. Lakeside has still not scored on a receiving touchdown, and I think that they know that, and they are going to keep running it, especially with this clock.
We got an injury time.
Folks, we're going to take a look at Grady Oman here because he certainly has been a huge impact player this game.
I mean, in my opinion, I believe even if Lake Hamilton manages to come back, I think Grady Oman 100% gets player of the game honors. I mean, 4 rushing touchdowns. Unbelievable from Grady Oman today.
And if you'll remember, just a few short minutes ago, he was cramping, he was on the sideline, and he came right back in and was able to score. And I think that is what you want in an impact player.
And we have next week's game coming up is Sheridan at 7 p.m. I mean, Sheridan, another 6A squad. Lake Hamilton is 6A as well. Lakeside has looked to be pretty good against Lake Hamilton so far. And so going into Sheridan, I think Lakeside has a definite chance, but it's definitely a tall task for Lakeside, especially against a 6A school like Sheridan.
All right, we're going to take the extra point here. And with this extra point, I believe, unless I'm doing the math wrong, that Lakeside will have made it a 3-score game. Or 2 touchdowns.
Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 34-23 Lakeside.
I will correct myself, that is a 2-score game, but still with just under 7 minutes on the clock, Lake Hamilton is going to have to really press here, and it's going to be hard for them to run the ball as much as they've been doing. So we're going to have to either see some passes here, or we're going to see a Lakeside game.
Dylan Smith and Caleb Rousman for the Wolves. This kickoff is sponsored by our friends at Riser Forward.
This has been an absolute great showing from Lakeside. I mean, they came into this half at down 20-17, and they've flipped the script. They've made some good adjustments, and they've scored 17 points.
You know, this is not the shootout game that we saw last year, but for those of you that can't remember, before last year, it was just like Hamilton scoring at will. Lakeside was lucky to get points in. So seeing a game like this, even if the score is a little closer than maybe we were expecting, it's still an amazing showing from Lakeside.
I mean, Lakeside, I mean, this heated rivalry has been absolutely dominated from Lake Hamilton. Lakeside hadn't beat them for 30 years going into last year. And now Lakeside's up 11 points with just under 7 minutes, and they have a chance to go back to back.
And I think Coach Rock said it best last year when he said it is a rivalry now that Lakeside is starting to get one win in and hopefully another one tonight.
They're starting to play well against Lake Hamilton. That is foreign from the last couple of years. So I think it's just massive for Lakeside to even be in these games, nonetheless win them.
Exactly. Lakeside has not, before last year, Lakeside would come into these games just expecting to get blown out. Now it's truly a question of who is going to come out on top.
I mean, Coach Rock has done an incredible job with his players.
Coach Rock brought an entire energy shift and a whole new energy to this team, and I think that it's clear with every one of his players. And like I said before, there are upperclassmen running to get back on this team because they want to be a part of what Coach Rock is making.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Rock, we're in the Rock era. This is the Rock era, and I mean, Coach Rock has done so good for this program, and right now it's looking good. It's looking good.
And the people love Coach Rock. If he came out at our pep rally today and the cheers were incredible. This is a coach who people are happy to support and people are happy to get behind.
So it looks like they're going to redo the kick. Oh, so Lake Hamilton elected to take the penalty of it going out of bounds and make them re-kick again, I believe is how this is going, to try and get a better return. But that's a beautiful kick from Luke Viscardis, and he's got nowhere to go. Oh, he breaks a couple tackles, and it'll be down at the 35. That's a big return. I mean, he went from being tackled down at the 25 to the 35. That's a really good return by number 5, Caleb Rouse. I mean,
Rouse has made some big impact plays on the special teams tonight. From his big punt to that return we just saw, you know, he's given Lake Hamilton a better chance with 6:40 left on the clock.
Looks like he's having a little bit of cramping too. I mean, it's just going to happen.
Yeah, the first game of the season, you're the only game played in August. It's always going to be hot, and you're going to see a lot of dehydration and cramps, and, you know, it's hard, but unfortunately it's just a part of what's going to happen.
He's going to drop back, and he'll throw it over the middle. It's caught. He's going down the field, and he's going all the way. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton. They're right back in it.
I said it before, Lake Hamilton was going to have to see some throws there, and West dropped back and took a huge throw there, and it came out for him in the end. The Lakeside defender was just a few steps behind the receiver and was just not able to catch him before he made it to the end zone. I think a big question here is whether or not their kicker will be able to bounce back and make this PAT after missing the last one. We've got a replay here, folks. Looks like we will not have the replay.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
It's been one of those. It's been one of those nights.
It was our first broadcast, and we are, you know, sorry for some of the issues, but we hope that it will not happen again next week, and we hope that you'll stay with us. And if you are with us with 6.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, then we are happy to have you, and we're glad that you've stuck around this long, or maybe you just joined us. No matter what, we're happy to have you with us.
This has been an absolute amazing game. Both sides have come out to play. And right as we thought Lake Hamilton was out of it, touchdown.
Right back in.
Lake Hamilton is going to go for a 2-point conversion try to try and make it a three-point game.
This is an interesting play by Lake Hamilton. We'll have to see how it works out.
It's going to be a pitch over to Barton, and he's going to be stopped. Lakeside gets the stop. What a play in good old momentum. He went over to Lake Hamilton. Starting to creep back over to Lakeside with that stop on the 2-point try.
It took 4 or 5 guys to get him down, but he got down. And I do think, I just noticed that one of the Lakeside players did help Barton up off the field, and I do think that that is a part of the new era of this rivalry that we've been able to find, is that the administrators and the coaches are all just really trying to make this a good sportsmanlike game, and I think that that's something that we just saw.
It's looking like Lakeside is preparing for a Lake Hamilton onside kick with 6:30 to go.
Lake Hamilton appears to be just trying everything they can. 2-point conversion, onside kick, whatever it's going to take. We would like to once again thank our sponsors, Rockstar Wellness Clinic, Relyance Bank, and
National Park College.
National Park College. Again, we could not do what we do without our sponsors, and we are incredibly grateful for them.
So it looks like they're not going to do an onside kick, and they're just going to kick it deep to Ballard.
Change their minds.
End over end kick to Ballard. Ballard looking to find some room on the outside. He'll cut back, and it's a really good tackle. Textbook. by number 16, the Javion Moore.
Mark it down at the 28-yard line. The Rams will start their first and 10.
They're at the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lakeside. This is a huge drive. Lake Hamilton right back in it.
I suspect we will still see a lot of running from Lakeside. They've got 6:23 on the clock. They need to keep the ball out of Lake Hamilton's hands, and they also need to try and get a score.
Really good blocks up the middle, and it'll be a 5-yard gain for Britton Diaz.
Lakeside has only scored rushing touchdowns, and so I think the only move here is to keep running the ball.
Lakeside's looking to run behind Bake in that offensive line. Just trying to push it forward. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rams. Take the snap, hand off to Britton Diaz. He'll bounce to the outside. He's got space. He's got a 1st down and more.
Staying in bounds is also going to be very important for the running backs right now. They want to keep that clock running as much as they possibly can. You've got to give Lake Hamilton as little time as possible. Even though on the last play they did score fairly quickly, you still want to lessen the chances.
Definitely. I mean, Lakeside's done a very good job of staying in bounds and just taking it to him. And it'll be a timeout for Lake Hamilton.
For this timeout, we are going to...
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Lakeside.
5:10 on the clock.
Walcott to Omen. They saved him for a little bit, and it'll be a 2-yard run to Grady. 2nd and 8 for the Rams.
Grady coming off the field. Owens will replace him in the backfield.
Owens getting some good reps.
Lakeside is really clearly trying to rotate those running backs just because it is such a running heavy game, and that is hard on your backfield. Here he goes.
Owens outside, cuts back inside, and there's going to be a flag in a holding area. Seems to be what might be called. We'll see. Tucker comes back into the game.
Talking about that running back rotation, Britton Diaz has just made his way back onto the field.
It's going to be a hold on Lakeside, so it's going to knock them back, and this is big. It's going to be a 2nd and 18 for the Rams. Now, going to have to see what Walcott can do.
You got to come up with something big here.
Those kind of penalties, man, they kill you.
Be interesting to see how the Rams respond.
They got trips wide. Vincent, Ballard, Burns. He's going to drop back, looking for a screen. He's going to have AJ over the middle. Oh, and he dropped the ball.
He just was not able to come away with the ball. Dylan and I talked about it earlier. We were looking for that screen pass, and he had it, but Burns just was not able to reel it in. Looking for a big play here from Lakeside, or we might be seeing Lake Hamilton's ball.
It's going to be 3rd and 18. What I've been wanting to see all night, they've only done the shot once. Gotta throw a deep ball to Ballard. Lake Hamilton defense getting their fans hyped.
Lakeside is trying to respond.
Walcott drops back. Looking to throw. He's got a man over the middle. It's caught.
They will not
short
make it
of
to
the first.
Looks like Ben Vincent caught that ball, but it was just too congested. He was not able to make it to the down marker.
In my opinion, that's what you do on 2nd. Then you get a 3rd manageable that you could run with Grady. Right now, it looks like Lakeside, they're thinking, hey, they're going to have the ball in their territory anyway. Let's go for it on 4th down. Roll the dice. 4th and 5.
With a short 4th down, it might be manageable with one of these running backs we've seen tonight, but it'll be interesting to see how the Rams call this one.
You have 3 seconds and timeout for Lakeside. So they were just bluffing, trying to get a jump. Huge stop for Lake Hamilton. They're only down 5.
You got to see the Rams defense respond, and you got to see a good punt here.
So far, we haven't seen Walcott use his legs, but I really wish we have. I've seen a few plays where he could have ran. I mean, he's made some really good throws, but I would love him using his legs a little bit.
With a quarterback, you need someone who can make yards off schedule. If a play opens up and he can run for it, you want to see that.
Oh, almost blocked. It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to take a Lakeside bounce and roll out at the 11-yard line.
This is a long field for Lake Hamilton with 3 minutes left to play. They are down 5.
First and 10, Lake Hamilton.
Grady Oman's back on the field as a defensive player. I guess they're sending it all out.
Lake Hamilton is going to try and throw another one of those quick, deep passes that worked so well last time, and Lakeside just cannot let them get away with it.
Well, they do. He's got number 20, tipped up and intercepted. Grady Oman has got an interception.
This is exactly the big play we needed to see from Lakeside. If Lakeside wanted to come away with this ball game, they needed a stop there, and Grady went out there and made the play. Grady has played an outstanding game, and I think there is no question as to who is the player of this game for Lakeside.
MVP, Grady Oman, 4 rushing touchdowns and an interception on defense.
I've been waiting to see a takeaway, I won't lie, and seeing that tip drill, he came down with the ball, and it was perfect. I think we're going to see big runs here from Lakeside, try and finish out that clock. We're just under 3 minutes left to play.
I mean, he's doing Travis Hunter stuff. Both ways. Handoff to Britton Diaz up the middle. He's got space, and he's got a first down.
Coach Rock knew what he was doing by putting Grady back on the field. Now he's letting him step back, and Britton has stepped up, and he's going to run for it.
Lakeside's got the ball at 20.
I know
First and 10 from the 20.
I know y'all can't see it, but this crowd and this sideline is going absolutely crazy. What the Rams cannot do here is have any big slip-ups. I'm not saying they need to play safe, but they can't play too risky. You've got 2.5 minutes. You're up by a score. You've just had a huge play. You got to just run the ball and do what you can. And with that, we will take a quick commercial break and come back with Lakeside's ball.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account.
The middle, and he'll be stuffed for negative yardage. And here comes, oh, they're going to take Grady back out. Grady wanted to go back in, but Britton Diaz is coming in instead. I feel like that's smart.
I mean, I know these players feel like they have never done enough, but Grady Oman has had himself a ball game, and I think that unless something crazy happens and the Rams need him back on the field, right now he can take a step back and not get hurt for the big game against Sheridan next week.
So it looks like it is a timeout from Lake Hamilton. That'll be their third and final timeout. That means if Lake Hamilton gets the ball back, there's no stopping the clock. Besides, after first downs, the clock is stopped until the ball is set.
It's an interesting question. I wonder if Lake Hamilton thinks they're going to be able to throw another one of those deep balls, or if their confidence is rattled by the fact that they just got picked off, or if Lakeside's even going to make it a question.
I'll give West his props today. He's played really well at Lake Hamilton's quarterback. It's an unfortunate tip drill, but good job all around.
Playing against a defense like this, if you come down with one interception, you got to shake it off at the end of the day.
Lakeside's going to call a timeout. It looks like the play clock. There's a little out of timing. They've got 2 timeouts. So here's the graphic for Wally. I mean, 6 feet tall, 185, and I mean he is a great quarterback. It's unfortunate that they've been so run heavy and he hasn't been able to show his true colors, but he's played very well for his debut.
Wally Walcott is he's not the youngest quarterback Lakeside has ever seen, as he is a junior, but he still has 2 years ahead of him. And even though tonight we have seen 5 rushing touchdowns, I just think that we're going to see more out of Walcott in the coming years.
Handoff to Oman. Oman stays on his feet, gets a good gain. It's going to be a 3rd down and what looks to be 6.
They going to run it again, or you think they'll go for a pass?
Screen.
We got to see another screen.
I like screens.
Screens make it easier on the quarterback, and we have not seen a lot of them tonight. But then again, it's been a run-heavy game.
It's
so
easier on the quarterback, and to be fair, I mean, when you throw your screen, if the blocking's good, it's perfect.
Graphic, 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 graphic. Looking at Luke Robleski here, this is not a name you've heard a lot tonight, but he will be an impact player for the Rams going forward. And he is also one of Lakeside TV's own and produced the video that you saw at the very beginning of the broadcast. So if you see Luke, congratulate him on that video because it is truly an amazing trailer to this live event. We are going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be back with Rams football.
Rockstar Wellness Clinic is a game changer in medical aesthetics. Our services include vitamin injections, body tightening treatments, Jeuveau and Botox, and TED hair regrowth. We're the leading provider in Arkansas for weight loss injections, semaglutide and tirzepatide. We have a prescriber on site for telehealth and IV hydration appointments. Treat yourself like a rock star. Find us on our website or at our new location, 2815 Malvern Avenue.
Whoever you rally or root for, Relyance Bank is your biggest fan. Our customers always take the center spot with easy online and mobile banking. No lines, no waiting, and no second-place customers. When the rules changed, we changed our game with more ways than ever to access your account. Everyone comes in first. A local bank with a modern approach. Relyance Bank. Open an account online now at rely.bank.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Lakeside TV is a student-run broadcast program where dozens of students get the opportunity to produce live events. They can get hands-on experience creating graphics, videos, and commercials for Lakeside Athletics. They get the opportunity to get creative while learning Adobe Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and After Effects. Lakeside TV live streams a wide range of events from football to basketball to graduation. You can find all of our content on our YouTube page, Lakeside TV.
We are back, and it is still Lakeside's ball. It's going to be a 3rd and 7, which it'll be interesting to see what the Rams do here with 1:57 on the clock.
Well, you can either lob one up to AJ and see what he can do, or you can just run the football. And they're just going to run the football to Grady Oman. Grady Oman trying to fight through. Oh.
Not sure.
Very close.
Not sure if he got it or not.
They're going to call it dead. And he's going to be an inch short.
If you're Lakeside, do you go for it?
Touch push.
Touch push.
Study the Eagles. Run the tush push.
I mean, I think with a big line like this and big guys in the backfield, you might as well.
Where's Jason Kelsey? And the Eagles. Oh, he's gonna come up in shotgun. Hand off to Oman. He's gonna be stuffed. Lakeside decided to go for it.
Lake Hamilton is going to get the ball back with 59 seconds. Assuming the Rams defense can get a huge stop here and not allow another of that big pass we saw earlier for the last score.
You know, honestly, I love the ambition, especially the 4th and inches, but you take your 3, you go up 8, and Lake Hamilton doesn't have timeouts. That's
even if Lake Hamilton does, it's a running clock for Lake Hamilton. You gotta just hope at this point.
No safety back.
Although I'm not sure you have to hope with this defense.
It's gonna be a timeout for Lakeside.
We are going to take another look at the Rams' schedule.
So right now, Lakeside is up against Lake Hamilton. 59 seconds to go. Sheridan, man, they're a tough task next week. But you got Robinson away 2 weeks. That's going to be really tough. They're about an hour and 3 minutes away from Lakeside. I mean, it's going to be an interesting game for sure.
The Wolves are taking the ball back far in their own territory, and it'll be interesting to see how West and his team respond. They've already lined up 3 wide receivers.
Lakeside being a little interesting. They have Grady back as a deep safety. Looking to get more tip drill. Pass
West is gonna
over the middle. He caught the ball, but
he's
can't
down,
stop
and the clock is going to keep moving.
As soon as he sets the ball,
Lakeside has to get a stop here.
Hornbeck, they're stopped.
Moving the chains.
And they're going to spike the ball. Be 2nd and 10 with 46 to go.
They clearly think that they're just going to show off West's arm here, and it'll be interesting to see how the Rams defense responds.
It's a really good catch. Really good catch.
I have to give Lake Hamilton credit. They know what they have to do, and they just did it. But obviously, I hope they're not going to do it again.
Lakeside's playing a little bit of prevent defense. They're sticking that 10-yard. They're sticking back 10 yards away at the chain. Drop back slip. Looking for his man, and he missed him. It's 3rd and 10.
But it's important to note that that will still stop the clock, so they will have 42 seconds unstopped.
Good job, Doak Douglas. Little shout out for that amazing pressure on the QB.
We talked about the brothers on this team, but there's also a lot of cousins going on here. Doak and Wally Walcott, the quarterback, are cousins, as well as Grady Omen and Luke Robleski.
It's 3rd and 10 for Lake Hamilton. It's going to be a drop back. Got a man wide open over the middle. He slipped and fell. Clock's going to keep moving, and it's 4th down for Lake Hamilton. Clock moving. They've got 30 seconds left. They're running a play. He's got a man wide open, and he'll get out of bounds.
That's going to be about 23 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, Lakeside's got to do better than that on the coverage. That just wasn't. They just left him wide open. I feel like the play caught him a little bit off guard, but he just can't be that open. It's going to be at 19 seconds from the 50-yard line. That's how long Lake Hamilton has to try and win this game.
Rams fans are definitely biting their nails right now, and I think the Lake Hamilton ones probably are too.
Dump pass, and the ball comes out. Oh, boy.
The question is, was he out of bounds?
The clock's still rolling. 5, 3, 2, 1, and it is over. Lakeside has upset Lake Hamilton in back-to-back seasons. Coach Rock said it earlier. They counted them out last year, and they beat them. And this year, they do it again.
Lakeside could not be more excited. This is a game that means so much to every one of these players. Everyone wanted this one. Everyone wanted to show Arkansas who they were, and they have done it. And I think it all comes down to that big pick play earlier in the 4th quarter. But really, we cannot give enough credit to Grady Omen. 4 touchdowns and a late pick. There's nothing else to say.
I mean, wow. What a performance by Lakeside. Your final score is Lakeside 34, Lake Hamilton 29. And what a game that was.
Everyone definitely kept it exciting, but the Rams came out on top, and they are going to make.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. Lakeside and Lake Hamilton have just been. I mean, Lake Hamilton has just been dominating, back to back. for
And
Lakeside.
to a certain degree, I really do think it comes down to Coach Rock and the energy he has brought to this team.
It's unbelievable.
Every one of those players is playing for him, and I think that's what you want to see in a high school football team.
Thank you for tuning in. Your final score is Lakeside 34, Lake Hamilton 29. I'm Dylan Smith.
And I'm Penny Fuller Freeman. Thanks for sticking with us tonight.
God bless.
And go Rams!